Advise the both of you to try, which is also, like I tell you, whatever advice you do is what I do. I opened an account and I'm following the same thing I taught the both of you. You understand? Now, some persons will say just go straight to life so that you understand how markets operate. You have to know, you know how to handle your emotion and all that. But let me tell you the fact. Your emotion is nothing if you don't have confidence in your strategy. You understand? You might say, oh, I master my emotion, but if you're not sure that what you're doing is a winner, you will keep doubting whatever you're doing. Now, with that being said, let me show you what I mean. I opened GG account and the first trade I took on this GG account was the first trade I took was a sell on GJ here. And if you check on the WhatsApp group, I sent you, in fact, on Sunday, I discussed this with Madam Gloria that once market opens on Monday, that I'm looking for sell on GJ, that GJ is going to go down. And as at when we did the analysis, we were just here. This is Monday. The green one is Monday, that's yesterday. This red one that's playing now is today, red. Now Sunday was this long red candle. So what happened? I told Madam Gloria that we should be looking for what? We'll be looking for sell going down. And what happened? Two things, you could enter your trade here with your stop loss here and allow it to go down. On the other hand, you could come down to look for precision entry, which is look for the best place in order to enter that trade. Okay? Now, I showed what to do, but I'm going to repeat or give an idea of what I did. Now, if you were around on Sunday, you would understand this thing I want to explain right now. If you want to enter a trade, let's say you want to enter a trade, you want to just execute. You don't want to put a pending order, what have you. All you need to do is click F9 on your system. F9. When you click F9, what the information you have gathered from, let's say, TradingView, you will come here, put your stop loss, put your take profit. I've taught you this, how to gather this value from TradingView. If you don't remember it, go back to the video when I did how to get this, how to get your stop loss and how to get your take profit. Now, how to calculate your volume. Let's see how to do that. Okay. To calculate your volume, this is what you're going to do. I've already sent this link before in the WhatsApp group, myfsbook.com/forex calculators I've sent it before, but for those people who don't like practicing when I give you things to do, this is the time for you to do it. You come here, currency pair. If it is GJ you want to trade, you have to select GJ. If let's say it's gold, all you need to do, you do XAU USD. This is gold. Okay, XAUSD. If you type GOLD, you're going to see nothing found, no results found, because it does not recognize, it wasn't coded like that. So you have to do XAU USD to get for gold. Let's say you want to trade US 30, US 30. It's okay. Yeah, I don't think it will calculate for stocks or indices. Yeah, this one is primarily currency forex calculator. Yes, look at it. Yes, in the name itself, forex calculator. So for you to calculate for US 30, anyway, let's not go there because I'm still teaching you how to master pound yen. And one thing I told you about pound yen is that it obeys market structure. Okay, you come to here, enter pound yen, currency is US 30. What is your account size? $1,000 as an example. Your account size is whatever you have in your account. Percent, for a start, you can use 0.5. Okay, guys, you want to risk half of 1%. Okay, not 5%. 0.5 means half of 1%. Stop loss. Your stop loss will be gotten from Your stop loss will be gotten from whatever you calculate here. So let's say that you want to trade GJ, okay? You want to trade GJ. What do you do if you want to trade GJ? Let me remove this. I don't know that one. What do you do? Let's say you're on 30 minutes time frame. Like I always tell you to use the 30 minutes time frame. It's not like 1 hour, 15, 5 won't work. But I want you to master it on a lower time frame before you start going even lower. Okay, this is everything I've done on GJ that has been playing out very well. Okay, I use this trend line method I taught you guys before to check if price will come to this point, but price did not come to that point. Okay, I see I didn't have to change my trend line. I didn't have to say, oh, because price didn't come to that point, let me draw another one that will fit whatever I want. You can bend the rule to fit what you want to. Let the line pass through this red line. If it passes through that red one, you discover that it touched where price returned from to the T on the 30 minutes time frame. So price could react from here or from here if you're using 30 minutes time frame. So let's keep that one for now. Let's go to the bone of contention. I want to trade GJ right now. As an example, it's not as if I want to trade it. Let's shift this to the left. Shift this to the left. Okay. So let's say I want to trade GJ. My entry is here. And like I taught you, your sell should be below the last seller. So my entry is here. My stop loss is here. My TP will be 1:1. My TP will be what? 1:1. So how do I do my 1:1? I've taught you this. All you need to do is go back to that video where I did it and watch it again. Okay. So for it to be 1:1 means if here is 963, I have to copy this, come here and paste it 963. Okay. That one has to be like that, is a must. Then secondly, you see this value, entry, profit, stop loss is what you will enter in the price there. Okay, so let's try something. I'm going to copy this entry. Okay, let me put it on a notepad. I'll copy the entry which is copy this, put it on notepad, copy stop loss, put it on notepad. You can copy it in any order you like, but this is the order I like using. Copy profit, put it in notepad. I want, after I enter a trade, the next thing that should be activated should be my stop loss. In as much as I want to make money, I want to protect myself. So let's go to our, I've gotten the value now from TradingView. This is my entry here. This is my profit. This is my stop loss. Now, how many pips is my stop loss? On TradingView, the ticks is 963. Okay. Now let's go to Forex calculator. Stop loss. Let me show you something before we move on. If you use 963, you're going to have a value that you would not suspect. So let me show you a trick. This is why I created my own Forex calculator, because this thing can be confusing. Although you're seeing 963 here, but this is not what you will use. The actual value is 96.3 instead of 963, and this is where you find it. This is the value you should use. This 96.3. From here to here is 96.3 pips, not 963. Okay, it's always one decimal point backwards. So 96.3. This is what you are going to put in Forex. Excuse me, please. My Forex book. This is what you're going to put here, which is 96.3. After you've done that, the next stage you should do is come here and click what? Calculate. So at $1,000 and you want to risk 0.5, which is half of 1%, your lot size will be 0.01. You see how I calculated it? And I don't want you to go above half of 1%. But let's assume you want to use 1% of your account. Your lot size, you have to click calculate again. So it has to be, see, 0.02, because half of 1% is 0.01. But 1% is half times half, or 1 plus 1 will give us 0.02. It's actually one half plus half, not half times half. Half plus half will give us 0.02. Okay, you see how I got this? Copy, put your amount here, copy your stop loss from TradingView, because this is where you're doing your analysis. Copy your stop loss, which is this one here, not this one here. This place you only used it to copy your entry value, stop loss value, and profit value. And how did you bring this out? All you need to do if you want to bring that out is double click this and it will pop out. Just double click it and it will do what? Pop out. Okay, after you've gotten that value, you go to my FX book, do calculation for your lot size. So you have to put this on the back of your mind, 0.02. Now we've gotten our entry, stop loss, and take profit value. In addition, we have gotten our what? Lot size. After we've done this, the next thing we are going to do now is go back to our um, broker. Go back to our broker. This is where you're going to now impute the values. Remember, I have to say this, very important. TradingView is mainly for carrying out analysis. You can't, unless your broker is connected to TradingView. If not, you can't use it to trade. It's just to carry out analysis. After you've done that, the next thing I want you to do is come here now. Okay. Now, if you remember those values those values, entry, if you remember, if it is pending order, we are not using market execution means I want to enter the market now. So all you have to do is you only take your entry price and your stop loss. No, you don't even need entry price because you're entering the market right now. So you're going to take your stop loss and your take profit. These are the two prices you're interested in. Okay? Your stop loss and your take profit. But see what's going to happen if I change it to pending order. Don't forget your lot size will be 0.02. Okay? Now let me tell you something that is very important as well. You can just put, you see, as I put something on the lot volume or lot size, this thing got activated, the buy and sell. Now buy by market and sell by market, buy by market, sell by market is simply saying buy wherever the market is. Okay, buy wherever the market is, what is trading. I don't care whether it's good price or bad price, just I want to buy. If my intention is to buy, I'll click here. Excuse me. If my intention is to sell, I'll click here. But if it is pending order, I'm going to come here and click pending order. Now when I click pending order, that is not on. After I click pending order, I have to do what? I have to come here. I told you I don't use buy limit and sell limit. I don't use buy stop limit and sell stop limit. I only use buy stop and sell stop. Buy stop means if we are going up and price hits my where I want to enter, let it continue with me. Like this place here, I use sell stop, meaning if I'm coming down and price reaches where I want it to go down, I use sell stop here. Okay, I entered the market, placed my pending order here. But I don't know if you saw it, but I sent the picture on the WhatsApp group. Place my pending order here, place my stop loss here. And as price came down, continued coming down, it triggered me in. After triggering me in, I went down to almost 100 pips. I would have closed here, wait for market to come again, enter another trade here, wait for it to do like this, enter another trade here. But because of the nature of my work right now, I don't have time to be following the market back to back. Okay, it's not giving me opportunity to follow the market back to back. So what I do most times is just take position entries, like place an order and just allow it to play, because I believe that the market will give me exactly what I have forecasted. So what happened is I place my sell stop. Sell stop means if price is going down and it hits where you want to enter, it should come. If it's going down, you will be activated. So whether it goes down and turns back bullish and hits your stop loss, it will activate you if it hits your sell stop order. It's just like saying, it's just like saying, like I taught you guys during the basic. If you tell somebody, please do this for me, if this thing is met, the market will just behave like that person. So if price comes to this point, activate my order. That is for sell stop. If price is going up and I place a buy stop here, if price comes and crosses that point, trigger me in. That is for buy stop. Remember, I told you I don't take buy limit and sell limit. Not that I can't use it, but I don't like predicting top and bottom. What buy limit will do is, buy limit says if this is a bottom and this is a bottom, I'm going to place buy limit here. If price comes down, if price crosses where I'm entering, it will not activate me. The only time it will activate me is after it has crossed it below and come back to cross it again above. That is when I'll be activated. That's buy limit. But I don't like it because now you're predicting bottom. Sell limit is the same thing. If I want to take sell, instead of placing sell stop here, I'll wait for price. I'll place my sell limit here. Price will go up, I will not be triggered. But if price comes down, I'll be triggered. But the problem with sell limit and buy limit is that a tail can trigger you as if it wants to go down. Meanwhile, it's just a tail. Look at this one here. If I had placed a buy limit here, I will not be activated because price will go down. But once this top wick goes up, I'll be triggered into the trade, and this is not what I want. But that is buy limit for you. So back again, click F9. Okay. I don't use buy limit. I don't use sell limit. I only use buy stop and sell stop. So as an example, let's use sell stop. The volume we calculated that time was 0.02 with $1,000 account, 1% risk. I'm only risking 1% of my account, and 1% of $1,000 is $10. Okay, 1% of $1,000 is $10. So after we have gotten a volume which is gotten from my FX book, I've sent that link before, but I'm going to do it this time, and this is the last time I'm going to send that link. So you better keep it to yourself and use it whenever you need it. Okay. After I've put my volume, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put, 1 second please, I'm coming. We'll copy the entry price, which is 187.166. You come here, 187.166. Okay, you paste it. Okay, you can just do Ctrl C, Ctrl V. Again, you don't have to write it down with your hand. Those values you copied from TradingView. You remember I said something about Notepad. Let me show you. I said something about Notepad. So this is what you can do, which is what I did. Those values on TradingView, all you need to do is copy them, entry value, paste. Stop loss is the next one, paste. Take profit is the next one. In case you don't want to forget, you can just do E, entry value, SL, stop loss, TP, take profit, so that you don't mix it up. Okay. Now, if I want to take stop loss, I will just double click anywhere, whether it's here, but it must be around this number, not far from it. If you come here to click, you will not select it. Two things is double click here, or just click and roll down, copy. Okay. Now let's go back to our IC market, or our broker, any broker of your choice. Okay. We've gotten our entry price, we've gotten our stop loss. The next thing we are going to enter is our take profit. But with your entry price and stop loss, you can already activate the trade. Okay, and stop loss. Now you see that you have done all this, but this is not activated. Why is this not activated? It's not activated because price is down and you're saying sell stop. If I turn this to buy stop, see what will happen. Hold on. Wait, this entry price 187.166, stop loss 188, take profit 186. This is correct. Okay. Um, this is correct. No. GTC. This is supposed to trigger me in. Let me check something. 1 second. Sell stop 0.02 is the volume. The last thing I pasted was take profit. The other value is stop loss. Then 187.166 is our entry value. 187.166. This is supposed to be active for me to place an entry. Okay, this is supposed to be active for me to place an entry. But I want to believe that the reason it's not showing is because we are down and I'm putting sell this thing. So let me reverse it. Let me put entry where it is, and let me check something. 186 point, take profit 186 point. I want to now reverse it. I want my entry to be my entry, but I want to make it buy stop instead of sell stop. Let me see if I can make this place to be active. Okay, so let's remove this. Let's remove this. Are you seeing that this has come active? Hmm? This has come active now. Even if I use sell stop, are you seeing that when I use sell stop, this became inactive? It became inactive because price is already under. And where I'm saying sell stop is here. So it cannot be active. Sell stop is supposed to, price is going down. For instance, look at this chart now. If I place here as my sell stop, hmm, if I place here as my sell stop, let me take any line. Let me show you something. Let me say I want to use here as my sell stop. If I change here to 185.108, see what will happen to this place. So, have you seen that it has changed? It has changed. That means sell stop is only working if you are above where you want to place your sell stop. And if I turn here to buy stop, see what will happen to this place mark. It becomes inactive because price is above where you're saying this is where the price is, and you're saying buy stop and price is here. It won't work. Price is supposed to be under for you to do buy stop, or price is supposed to be above for you to do sell stop under. So for you to use buy stop, don't ask me this question, why am I placing buy stop and this thing is not working? I've explained it in details right now. So take your time and understand it. If I want to place buy stop, that means I have to select somewhere around here. Meaning I'm saying if price reaches up this point, it should trigger me in. If I want to take sell stop, I want to say, okay, if price comes around here, let it trigger me in for a sell. For your take profit and your stop loss, I've already shown you how to get them. You get them from your trading view. Your volume, which is your lot size, I've already shown you how to get it, which is from your MyFS book. This is a nutshell of what I want to show you today. Market execution is you want to enter the market as it is hot. For instance, now if I want to take buy, this if I just put volume here, this would become active. You see that it's not telling me whether buy or sell. No one is inactive. So I can click either buy or sell, and either one will work. But where this will become inactive is if I put my stop loss, and my stop loss, instead of it being above, is under. See what will happen. Let's say I wrote this price here, which is 185.801. If I put it here, see what will happen to sell by market. Watch what will happen. If I put 185, in fact, just putting 185, see what will happen. Point, okay, it didn't change, but 801. This is supposed to be inactive. Some brokers will make this inactive because if I'm saying sell by market, my stop loss is not supposed to be under it. My stop loss is supposed to be above because I want to say sell. But this is 185.801 and price is above. and I want to sell. So is not supposed to work. This is supposed to have gone dormant, like when we are doing pending order. So for now, all I want you to be doing is doing pending order. Leave market execution for now. Market execution, I only use it when I'm trading gold. I want to enter the market immediately. Stop loss, I'm going to set it. In fact, when I'm doing market order, I always only put volume and stop loss. I don't bother about take profit, because the take profit, I'm going to adjust it as I'm in the trade. Doesn't mean that I will adjust the take profit manually. I will come back and enter take profit. For instance, look at this trade that is active now. I can come here and adjust the take profit. I can change what my take profit will be here. I can change it. And if I change it, it will reflect on what the price will do. This is just what I want to show you. Now for tomorrow, if you have your this thing active, this is, I want to just give a forecast of what will happen tomorrow. By the way, I'm already forecasting that GJ should drop to this point. I'm already forecasting that GJ should drop to this point on the daily time frame. But I've already put my stop loss at break even. So even if price comes back up, I have nothing to lose. Okay. So we are in seller's territory. GJ is currently trending. This is the best time to trade pound here. Not when it is ranging, when it is trending. Come to 1 hour. 1 hour has already given us our dump. Now we are in the retracement phase. You see how weak this retracement is. So I'll be looking for more sales before London open tomorrow. So we have already created small support here. If price makes new high, good. Makes another new high, price might make high to either this support or this support or this support or this one here, because this is where price broke. This was the last sellers before price took it out. So price could retrace as high as this before eventually coming down to retest its low. Then if it will break it and go, if it will go further, it has to break the original low here. So we want to see how deep this retracement will be before price will continue going down. You understand? So I'm looking at GJ to continue this bearish momentum downwards. But I can't take any trade now because GJ is already sleeping. It's already close to New York. We're approaching New York market. I say New York. Yeah, New York market close. Okay. So GJ is already getting weak. So for GJ to be strong, we need to be trading either in London session or Asian session. And right now, both London and Asian session are done. So you see that is why you see that GJ is behaving like this. But if you go to US 30, the reverse is the case. US 30 is performing as if it's still active. But US 30 will not be as active as gold, because US 30 works with New York market. Predominantly it works with New York market. So when you're entering New York market open or New York Stock Exchange open, that's when you experience US, in fact the indices or stocks, that's when you experience them very well. But for gold, whether it is London session or Asian session or New York session, gold will be performing. GJ will only perform London, which is in pounds, and Asian, which is the yen. You see, I've gone beyond what I'm supposed to teach you for today, so that to teach you what currencies to trade and when they will perform. Now for money management, now you know how to do this. I've already chipped in small of money management, which is showing you that use 0.5 or 1% of your account. For money management, only do 1:1. What I mean by 1:1, go back to your trading view. Okay, go back to your trading view, and what I taught you before, I'm coming, what I taught you before, go back to your trading view and select go back to your trading view and select what I taught you before. Make your stop loss equal to your take profit, but add 2 pips above your stop loss. So if this is where my stop loss is equal to my take profit, I'm going to add 2 pips here up, add 2 pips down because I'm selling. So I need to, this has to go down 2 pips. How do I do this? I'm going to come here, okay? For stop loss, I can just add 2 pips here, which is this 95. It will move up. Or if I don't want to do that, I can come here and do 983 because this is 96.3 pips plus 2 pips. This will be 98.3 pips. So I'm going to turn this to 8. See what will happen to this 96.3. It has changed to 98.3. For my entry, I'm going to go down 2 pips. So this is 187.166. Make here 187.146. It will go down by 2 pips. So I add 2 pips above for stop loss, do 2 pips below for entry. If you want, you can do 3 pips above for stop loss. Okay, 3 pips above for stop loss. It should be 5. Okay, why am I adding these small pips for stop loss? I've explained this before, but I'm just going to do an overview. The next time I won't be explaining overview again because I expect you to know why why I add 2 pips. But I'm going to do this one more time. I add 2 pips above so that in case price is like, you see, this is a beautiful example. You see that price came up, but it did not take out my stop loss because I was in this trade. If my stop loss was tight, spread would have made me to go out. But I added 3 pips so that even if price reaches close to my stop loss, it won't take me out because of spread. And I added 2 pips here below so that if price is coming down, it should only come down when it has actually broken this low. I don't want it to just fake in and fake out. As in, do as if it wants to come down because of spread, get me activated, then go back up. I want, when it gets me activated, it should get me activated because it actually wants to go down. Now, this is the reason why I do 1:1. And if you check here, let me show you something. Let me remove this. Check here. You see, immediately price hit 1:1. You saw that there was rejection here. This is how the algorithm for GJ works. The algorithm for gold works separately. The algorithm for US 30 works separately. If you want to enjoy US 30, trade it on a 5 minute time frame using my strategy. If you want to enjoy gold is a different strategy. Now, why I'm teaching you pound yen is because pound yen respects market structure. And if you use 1:1, imagine, see, price has still come around this 1:1 price. Now, if you were doing 1:2 around here, you will not already take something out of the market. Greed will make you to be holding, and price can retrace back. Like, see what happened here. If I had closed my price here, which is my 4-hour support, I would have taken something, come back here, enter another trade, which is how I normally trade if I'm actually trading all the time. I will take something here, put my stop loss at break even, I'll be taking out, price will retrace, I'll enter another trade here. See, let me show you. Let me do an ideal example. Enter, do here, put my stop loss here, come here, double click. My stop loss is 947, paste it here to give me 1:1. See, exactly at 1:1 again, price started misbehaving. So no, this is supposed to be at the bottom here. Good. So since it's at the bottom, and this is supposed to be at the very highest peak. Good. Now my stop loss is supposed to be 1000. So make sure your stop loss and your take profit are the same. Look at it exactly to the T. So if this is 1:1, I've already taken my money out of the market. Now what I taught you is, don't forget, 3 pips above. So if this is 106.8, this will be 100 and plus 3 pips for stop loss. Stop loss is 3 pips. So this will be 106.8, or 106.8, do 106 minus 2, it will be 104. So this will be 104.8. But since I'm talking about stop loss, I will add. So instead of subtracting, I'm going to add. So I'm going to add 3 pips on the stop loss, which will make this 106 plus 3 is 109. So this will be 109.8. Ignore that last value. Come here, look at it. Okay, now we are up 3 pips. For my entry, I'm going to subtract 2, or because I want this to come down, I will subtract. If this was a buy, I will add. But since it's a sell, I'll have to subtract 2. So come here, okay? Instead of 187.023, it's going to be 187.003, so that this will come down by 2 pips. Once that is done, come back, copy this entry value, copy this stop loss value, copy this profit value, go to your, this is your stop loss now, 101.8. Go to my FS book, okay, on GJ. Here will be 101.8. Come here again, 1%. Come here, click calculate. So you are going to use 0.01 lots. 0.01 lots. Okay, go to your broker now. You see, I have done my 1:1. I have calculated my lot size. I will now go to my broker. Okay, we'll now go to the broker, which is IC Market or whichever one you're using, to impute the values. That is all you need to do, to impute the values. That's all. Go to your broker now and impute the values. But right now, you see, I did the same thing here. I put one red line here because this is where I was looking at entering if I had not entered here. Okay, this is where I was looking at entering, putting my stop loss here, and I would have gotten 1:1. But because I was already in the trade, I didn't want to enter the third one. I was already in 2 trades. I don't want to enter the third one because market is a game of probability. Yes, I'm confident in what market will give me, but don't be overconfident. Okay, that is a recipe for failure. Okay, with that being said, we go to the question and answer session, Q&A. So Madam G, you wanted to ask your question, please go ahead.
No, sir, it wasn't a question. Just that I wasn't seeing the data, the numbers, because of the place was dark.
I recorded it. You watch the recording. Okay, I recorded it. Are you using your phone to watch it, or you're using a laptop?
I'm using a laptop, sir.
Then either something is wrong somewhere. Either you need to check it up, because the numbers were very visible. Okay, so if you can't see it, it's possible that
Sir, can I ask a question?
yes, please go ahead.
Okay, I want
So
to ask, if I go to the broker right now and open the position there, open the buy stop or sell stop, all those values, I will now enter them into that place and click. and activate the trade.
Yes. If it sells stop after you've entered the values, what you are now going to click will now be pending order. If it's sell stop, let's say if it's buy stop you want to buy, you've entered your this thing, entered price, which let's say at this time, let's just use this place, 186.681. 186.681. All you need to do now is click here. Okay. If I click here now, you see this. You see that it has come here. Don't forget, I didn't put any stop loss, which is not how I trade. So I'm going to close this. I just used as an example. So now this buy stop order is waiting to be activated. But let me close it because market is getting close to area where the spread starts getting wide. Okay. So this is it. Any other question?
Not for now, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let me keep this here. I'm keeping it here because if price takes this out, then definitely it doesn't want to go down. But I'm sure that price will continue going down tomorrow. What he's doing right now is what is generally known as a retracement phase. Okay, price is currently retracing. Okay, so we are going to stop here for now. Watch the video later and gather further knowledge on it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Okay,
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
okay, Madam Gloria.